but it's been a long drive and we're hungry for a feed. So first things first, it's time for some bush cooking.
Gonna make us some food now.
You're going to go on a trip, like a good outback trip, you know, up north somewhere, big camping holiday. I reckon you got to do a roast in a camp oven. Now, I at least do one roast when I go away on one of my trips each year. So whether it be pork, beef, or you could do a chicken, I'm going to do a pork roast, but you really got to put some effort into the old pork. You don't want to just slap the old pork in the camp oven. You want to put a bit of effort into it, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to actually cut it or score it, as they say. So you grab a knife like that, and we're just going to score it up. Make a few horizontal lines if you like. Don't cut the rope, otherwise it'll all fall apart. What I do now is I get some herbs. So what do we got here? We got some rosemary, we got some thyme, just whatever you think you can find in your tackle box. All right, so I've got a bit of coriander here, some ground coriander. I'm going to shove that on top as well. Now, my favourite, and you can't forget it, is garlic. So I've got some fresh garlic in here, in a squeezy tube, and I'm going to shove that on top as well. And what I want to do is, I want to try and massage that into the flesh. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and massage the flesh. You can smell those flavours as you're doing it. Like those herbs got some really potent flavours. All right, now that you've got your herbs all massaged in, we're going to get a lot of salt on top. Now we put the salt on top because that's what will make the top all crispy and give you that crackle. So what I'll do is I'll put a bit of oil on top, and then I'll go and put some oil in the camp oven. Now my camp oven's been sitting on the coals already. So let's take her over to the camp oven and whack her in. So you want to get a bit of oil in there first. Oh, our camp oven's very hot. Look at that, real hot. You don't want it that hot. So we're going to back it off a bit. Pull him out over here. Flaming camp oven, I call that one. No, we still got a flaming camp oven. Those coals are a bit hotter than I thought. There we go, that's a bit better. This will help sear the bottom of the old pork. And there we go. I'm going to give that about an hour. Keep checking it as you go. But I'm going to go and prep a few veggies, and they'll go in with about 20 minutes to go. I'm going to kick back and enjoy that sunset. Camp oven cooking has its advantages. You just whack it in, sit back, and enjoy the scenery. Now that we've got the old pork roasting away in the camp oven, now it's been going for about, I don't know, about 20 minutes to half an hour now. So we're going to get the veggies prepared. So what I've got is I've got some carrot, I've got some potato, a bit of sweet potato, some onions and some pumpkin. And we're going to add a few bits and pieces to it. And I'm going to chuck in a couple of cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to get some salt, and we'll get some herbs and stuff and dress it all up with a little bit of oil as well. And that'll help give us some good flavours as we roast up our vegetables. So you need a bowl, something to chop up with, and away we go. With the old onion, potato, sweet potato, always goes down well. There we go. So that's the veggies, all done. Now I'm going to stick a couple of cherry tomatoes on top. I've got a bit of garlic powder here, so I'm going to chuck that on top. A bit of salt. Little bit of ginger, adds to different flavour. Of course, I've got some parsley. Now we want to mix them in. A little bit of oil. So a little olive oil, we're going to drizzle that over the top. And then we're going to mix all those ingredients together. Away we go. just so we get those flavours running right through our veggies. And there you have it. Those veggies now are ready to pop into the camp oven. 20 minutes, everything should be ready to go and serve up. And that should be ready in about 20 minutes to half hour. There we go. Absolutely beautiful looking pork roast and veggies. It's even got a little bit of crispy crackle on top. Now, one of the good tips I learned when I'm dealing with camp ovens and fire is to get yourself a set of welding gloves, heavy welding gloves like that, and have that in your camp oven bag. Let's get the veggies out. We're going to get some veggies out, put them around the edges. Now that there is what you call roast pork with crackling, nicely marinated. You see how it's opened all up? All those juices just come flowing out of that beast. Nice cooked roasted veggies there with the special little cherry tomatoes and the onion. It tastes absolutely brilliant. So remember, you're gonna go out in the bush or on your next camping trip, take the camp oven and grab yourself a roast. Just get it off the butcher or off the shelf at the local supermarket. Do yourself a roast, mate, because it tastes as good as it looks. Well, I'm going to have some. Kick back in front of the fire. Now, where's my plate?